In today's video, I'm going to teach you how to protect a branch on GitHub. If you find this useful, consider subscribing and liking the video. Protecting a branch is an essential step in maintaining the integrity of your codebase, especially when multiple contributors are involved. So let's dive right in. First, open your web browser and navigate to your repository on GitHub. Once you're there, look for the Settings tab. It's usually located at the top of your repository page. Click on that, and you'll open up a new set of options related to your repository configuration. Once you're in the Settings menu, look over to the left-hand side of the screen. There, you'll see a variety of options, but what we're interested in right now is the Branches section. Go ahead and click on that. After you click on Branches, you'll be taken to a page that primarily focuses on branch management and protection rules. You'll notice an option that says Add Rule. This is the button we need to click next to start creating our branch protection rule. Now it's time to configure your branch protection rule. When you click on Add Rule, you'll be prompted to name your rule. This isn't just for your organization. It's helpful to differentiate between rules, especially if you plan to set up multiple ones. Once you've got a name in mind, the next step is to specify which branches you want to protect. You can do this by entering a branch name pattern in the Branch Name Pattern field. Alternatively, you might find a drop-down menu that allows you to select from existing branches, which can save you some time if you're not looking to type it all out. Now, here's where the fun really begins: setting your protections. GitHub offers several specific security measures that you can enforce on your protected branch. For example, you might want to require pull requests before merging any changes. This ensures that each change is reviewed by other team members before it becomes part of the main branch. You may also want to restrict force pushes, preventing others from overwriting your branch history. Another option you might find useful is requiring signed commits, adding an extra layer of verification to the commits pushed to the branch. After you've set up all the protections as you see fit, it's crucial to not forget to finalize your settings. Look for the Create button at the bottom of the page. Click on that to save your new protection rule and enable the protection on your target branch. And just like that, you've successfully protected a branch on GitHub. This added layer of security will help you maintain a more stable and reliable codebase, allowing you and your collaborators to work more efficiently, knowing that the branch is safeguarded. Thank you for watching. I hope you found this guide helpful. If you did, don't hesitate to give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more tips on using GitHub effectively. Happy coding!